China's Foreign Minister Wang Yi is in Washington for talks with U.S. Secretary of State John Kerry. It's the first time the two men have met since the protests in Hong Kong started, and each of them addressed the issue. CCTV's Nathan King is live in our newsroom with more. Nathan.
Yeah, thanks, Asier. The official reason for today's meeting was to prepare for the November summit in China between US President Barack Obama and Chinese President Xi Jinping. But overshadowing those discussions are the ongoing demonstrations in Hong Kong. Raising the issue of Hong Kong first, US Secretary of State John Kerry called for restraint.
As China knows, we support universal suffrage in Hong Kong according with the basic law. And we believe an open society with the highest possible degree of autonomy and governed by rule of law is essential for Hong Kong's stability and prosperity. And we have high hopes that the Hong Kong authorities will exercise restraint and respect the protesters' right to express their views peacefully.
Foreign Minister Wang Yi responded, saying Hong Kong was a local issue.
I believe for any country, for any society, no one will allow those illegal acts that violate public order. That's the situation in the United States, and that's the same situation in Hong Kong. We believe that the Hong Kong SAR government has the capability to properly handle the situation in accordance with the law.
Apart from the Hong Kong protests, Kerry thanked Foreign Minister Wang for Chinese contribution to tackling the Ebola crisis and commitment to fighting terrorism and climate change. That was underlined at meetings at the White House later with US National Security Advisor Susan Rice. US President Barack Obama joined that meeting, and they raised the issue of Hong Kong too. The White House said Wednesday President Obama affirmed that he is looking forward to his visit to China. The President, Ambassador Rice, also noted that the United States is following developments in Hong Kong closely and expressed their hope that differences between Hong Kong authorities and protesters will be addressed peacefully. There are, of course, other areas where the two powers have had their differences, from cyber warfare and close-in reconnaissance flights by the US to disputes in the South China Sea, without the added complication of Hong Kong. And Asier, in that White House meeting, Susan Rice and the US President Barack Obama also raised issues of Afghanistan, the Middle East, the threat posed to security by the DPRK's nuclear program, and also the details of President Barack Obama's visit to China between November 10th to 12th. Back to you.
All right.